Hi, this is Molly Schrader, the Elementary Digital Learning Specialist for Edina Public Schools, sharing some information for incoming 5th grade students about our eLearning Squared initiative. We have an eLearning Squared initiative that started originally in 9th grade, in which we started providing student devices in the classroom. And that was so successful that we ended up doubling it and introducing it to 6th grade in the 2013-14 school year. And now for the 2014-2015 school year, we are also going to be introducing a one-to-one initiative in 5th grade using Chromebooks. So the Chromebook is a laptop computer that is just the web. It's a laptop that's made by Google with a Google operating system. It's actually the Chrome OS, and a lot of different companies are making the actual laptop. So Acer, Dell, HP. In fact, 7 of the top 20 computers sold on Amazon this year were Chromebooks. So we are going to be introducing Chromebooks to all the 5th grade staff and teachers. In fact, we're not going to be introducing them because most of the 5th grade have had some experience with Chromebooks. They just have not had a one-to-one environment for students in the classroom. So really, the purpose and the rationale behind this is the fact that students are using digital content in order to learn, and so we want to provide the devices and the access for the students to learn. This initiative is completely about helping students with their learning. There is no fee for the families for this one-to-one initiative in 5th grade. Each of the 5th grade classrooms will receive a Chromebook cart with 30 Chromebooks in it for them to use. In 5th grade, the Chromebooks are going to stay at school. So the students will not be traveling back and forth with these Chromebooks in their backpack, but when they arrive at school, they will have a Chromebook to use for the entire day. This does not mean that teachers will be using the Chromebooks all the time that they're in the classroom, but they will have access to them whenever they want them. We have started with this cart model in 5th grade. And what the teachers will do is they will assign a Chromebook for each student, and that student will be responsible for that Chromebook throughout the year. When students are using the Chromebooks, we really think about digital learning in 3 ways. So the first way that students will be using the Chromebooks is to consume content. So with content, there are multiple different websites and places that the students will use this. So things like the Khan Academy, things like BrainPop, all of our electronic encyclopedias and the ways that students do digital research. So students will be consuming content and researching using these devices. The second way they're going to be using them is to collaborate. So whether that means collaborating with a classmate, sharing a Google Doc with their teacher for digital online editing and revising, and or even potentially publishing articles for more than just people in their classroom to see. And the third thing is that they can do with the devices they're going to be creating. So they would be creating maybe a Google site as a classroom project instead of just a pencil and paper kind of project. They might use a website called Animoto to create a video of a field trip and what they've learned on that field trip. They might use an online timeline website like Dippity in order to create an online timeline instead of just a paper and pencil one. So really, when we think about digital learning, we like to think through the content that they'll be consuming, the many different ways that they'll be collaborating, and the ability now with the web that they can be creating. We have introduced professional development for the teachers around all 3 of these areas, and it will continue throughout the next year working with each of the teachers on how to best use the devices for student learning in each of these ways. This is just a preview and a way for the students to become really familiar with the Chromebook device as they move on to middle school for 6th grade. Once the students arrive at either Southview or Valley View Middle School, each of the students will receive a Chromebook or a personal device that will be theirs to take care of and take back and forth to school. So using the Chromebooks in 5th grade is really preparing them for this sort of personal device environment in 6th grade. In order to better prepare the students for using these devices in classes, we are offering eLearning2 Boot Camp this summer. And so you can see there's a variety of dates that the students could come to the community center and attend one of these boot camp opportunities. At the boot camp, the students will be going through things like how to log into your Chromebook, Moodle and Google Apps for education, organizing your Google Drive, some productivity apps, proper care of your device, how to manage your digital footprint, stay safe online, and then also how to sort of manage the distractions. And the really fun thing about the eLearning2 Bootcamp is that the bootcamp is going to be taught by our Edina student interns. So these are middle school and high school students that are going to be working at Edina schools this summer, and they will have the firsthand ideas and thoughts about how to best use these devices in class. So again, the dates are listed here, and you can find them on the eLearning2 website. And the way you register for them is they are all free, and you register at Community Ed. So if you go to edina.thatscommunityed.com or do a quick Google search for Edina Community Education, you can search for eLearning2 Bootcamp and register your student to attend. If you have any questions about this new eLearning2 initiative at 5th grade, please don't hesitate to send us an email at elearning2@edinaschools.org, or you can personally be in touch with me, Molly Schrader, molly.schrader@edinaschools.org. Thanks, and we look forward to this fantastic opportunity for the 5th grade.